Hello guys, welcome to Legends of Zelda Great Sky Island Speedrun on version 1.0.0. So, I'm going to be trying my best to explain the glitches, tricks, and some of the rules for the speedrun. The first rule is you have to show the version number. To do that, you go over to the game that you're playing. In this case, it's Tears of the Kingdom, and you just press plus, and then you can see the version number on the top left of the the menu that just opened up. Then you have to start from the home menu. Start from a new boot up on the home menu. The reason why you have to do this is because the Nintendo Switch has RAM, which will allow to store things like the inside of shrines, which would then result in faster loading times if you did multiple runs a day, compared to if you only did one run a day. So, and then you have to start from the Room of Awakening. The reason why you do this instead of starting a new game file is because that's what the rules say. Now you can see my timer on the left side of the screen. Right now it's at negative 1.2 seconds. The reason why it's at negative 1.2 seconds and not 0 seconds is because it allows me to press start and then get my hands on the controller and ready to go. Whew. So I'm pressing start right here. And then I'm going to sprint over and pick up the Decayed Master Sword. Here's a little trick. Drink water whenever you can because you need to stay hydrated during speedruns. So, I'm going to be trying my best to explain all the tricks besides one of the tricks. That is cog skip skip. The reason why I do not explain it is because it has a lot of inputs that you have to do really fast and a kind of complex setup. If you want to learn how to do that, just look up how to do cog skip skip on YouTube and there's plenty of good tutorials. Now you have to cut down these vines. The fastest way to do that is to sprint towards them and then do 2 sword slashes and then forward shield up. Just like this, and then I'm looking over to the right and going over to this cog so I can do cog, skip, skip. So there you go, I just got it. First try. Pretty fast. Now I have to run over here. Do this. Now, I did not mean to do that climb there because climbing is a little bit slower than just sprinting across, but I accidentally did climb onto the wall, which isn't too big of a deal. I just had to do a climb jump, and then I went over the safe way and the slow way. So I try my best not to do it, but whenever I do it, it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. It happens. So now I have to go over here. The reason why I do this is so I can get something called early wings. Early wings will allow me to do a lot of cool tricks that I'll be explaining later on in the run whenever I use the wings. So actually, just whenever you see me use a wing, that is a trick using that I need this early wings to do. Or get some other wings, but this is the fastest way to get wings. So I'm getting these wings here. My timer, I do my split as soon as this menu pops up right here. And then I'm going to go sprint off this edge over here. And I'm going to go activate a cutscene trigger by sprinting off the edge over here. So they have it. That was called skip skip. Now, I'm going to use this time to explain a trick that I will be using a few times during the run. It's called item sort duplication. This works on both Zonai wings and with items that you pick up. This only works on 1.1.1, 1.1.0, and 1.0.0, and I'm on 1.0.0. So, what you do is you go into your menu, and you take out or hold the items that you want to duplicate, and then you press Y and B, then you press Y and B to close the menu, and that will duplicate them. For Zonai devices, you have to be in a spot that you cannot take them out, and for items, you have to be either in a paraglider animation or in a shield surf animation. So now I'm going to be, as soon as this cutscene ends, I'm going to be holding R and I'm going to be reorientating my camera. Then I'm going to, a little bit after that, I reorient my camera where I want it to go. I'm going to press B to cancel my dive and then press Y and hold forward to do a forward sword slash and then get onto a lily pad. The reason why I got onto the lily pad is because getting into the water is slow, because just moving in the water is very slow. So I did 2 sword slashes and I canceled my first sword slash by doing a dive and then pressing B, then pressing Y again. Now I'm going to go over here and duplicate my wings until I have enough wings to do for the whole run. So again, taking them out and then pressing Y and B at the same time. There, I messed it up. I did it this time. And bam. And now I gotta go talk to this construct over here. So sprint over to him. And then he's gonna play this little animation that allows me to drink some water. Again, hydration is very important in speedruns. And just in life in general. Especially if you're like me and explaining all the tricks I do in a speedrun, your voice will get tired very fast. So make sure to drink a lot of water. So, spamming B, sometimes spamming B and A. It just depends on how I feel. So this is the pure pad. It's only used 2 times in the speedrun. To me, it looks like a Nintendo Switch, so that's what I prefer to call it. Or at least that's what I usually call it. Now I just call it pure pad for simplicity. So now I'm just talking to this dude. asking him a question. He's gonna answer my question. And then I'm gonna hold R right here to go into throwing him, hold left. So the reason I throw him is so I don't accidentally overshoot. I'm gonna sprint over. I'm gonna drop a wing about right here and sprint onto my wing that I just dropped. So I did there's aim towards the Temple of Time. I sprint over to the Temple of Time, and I dropped a wing. And then I sprinted onto the wing. So, now the reason why wings are so helpful is because they allow you to travel very fast without losing height, and you don't actually have to worry about some terrain. Like right here, you have to climb that right there. But all I need to do here is just use my wing. You don't really have to worry about the terrain. So I'm gonna turn around and drop a second wing and then activate this little cutscene right here. Then as soon as this fades to black right here, I split. Now I land on the second wing. The reason why I need to drop the second wing is so I land on it. And now I'm gonna sprint and jump off. Give me a second, I'm gonna sprint and jump off here and white out. The reason why I do this is because the last safe ground I touched was up by the pier pad, because wings are not considered safe ground. So it's gonna spawn me back up at the pier pad because that was the last safe ground I touched. So I'm back up by the pier pad. I'm ready to go. Now these little leaves thing, I stop sprinting, so I have enough stamina for this next trick where I sprint over here, drop a wing right here, and sprint onto my wing that I just dropped. Level out the wing, and head over to this cave entrance right here. Now I'm trying to go into the middle of the wing right here because I need to lose as little height as I can to make it all the way to the wing, to the cave entrance on my wing. There I took a lot of damage, which is very bad because now that means I need to eat some food. So what I meant to do this, I meant to jump off the wing so I did not get hit by the wing and take some damage. But anyways, here in the bottomless cave, my bad, I'm going to take 4 bomb flowers and a shield. So again, and that was 3 bomb flowers. I need to get 1 more. And I need to get some food because I took some damage. Now the food I'm going to take only recovers half a heart, so a quarter of a heart, so I need to get 3 of those food items. So 1 sky shroom right here, 2 sky shrooms, drop it down. Then I'm going to pick up the shield right here and get a 3rd sky shroom. I'm going to eat my 3 sky shrooms. Now I got them. Down them. Now I'm good to go. Now I'm going to jump onto this route right here, then do 4 climb jumps. Just like that to get up here. Almost fell off there, but I didn't, luckily. So now I have to wait for my stamina to recover, go over here, do 3 more climb jumps. Then I make my way over here. Now picking up the food is slower than normal, but guess what? I'm already on a good pace for a run. Plus, I try not to reset if possible. Try to keep all my runs going for good practice. Now, since this is my first shrine, I have to watch a few cutscenes. It gets a little annoying having to watch it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But you'll eventually just get used to it. It also gives you some good time to drink water. But there's actually one cutscene that I do need to skip, which I almost forgot about. And that just saves 2 seconds. And 2 seconds is a lot of time. That's 2 seconds faster than if I didn't skip it. And normally I only skip it for about half the shrines, which is not good because that means I lose 4 seconds whenever I could be saving 4 seconds, which is very important. Now this animation takes some time so I can actually drink water here. So I only use recall a total of 1 time not inside the shrine, but the reason why I do it first is because it's very high up, and it's easier for me to just get the highest up shrine first and then go to the other shrines in whatever order is the fastest. And in this case, it is Ascend, Fuse, and then Ultra Hand. So here I'm just going to sprint forwards. And kind of over to the right too. Now I'm going to Ascend. The little trick is, do not press the Ascend button before it. If you press Ascend whenever it's red and it will not allow you to ascend, you have to wait a whole second. Even if it is green and says you can ascend, you have to wait a whole second before you're able to ascend again. So now I'm going to do a stamina attack right here, stamina charge attack right there to cut down those little vines, whatever you want to call them, not vines, the ropes. That's the way I like to do it. And since this is a cycle-based shrine, it doesn't really matter if you go a little bit slow, because you still have to wait for this platform to move. Now I'm going to throw aim and go to the edge of the platform. The reason why I throw aim is because you cannot fall off while throwing aiming. Then I try to ascend as soon as I can. And go up here and now sprint over here towards this thing and activate it. Now I have to watch this it's about 50 seconds long of a cutscene. I have to watch this and wait for it. And wait for it. And continue to wait for it. Oh, did I mention that you have to wait for it? Yeah, you have to wait a whole lot for it. It's a little annoying, 50 seconds long. I'd prefer not to have to watch it, but luckily I don't have to watch it for this one shrine. But sadly, this is a shrine that you have to do the most amount of times, because if you miss up completely, very badly at the end of the run, you have to restart. So, I'm going to get ready to split here. Na 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 na. As soon as that menu closes, I split. So there you saw I lost 1 second off my personal best, but my personal best was already 8 seconds slower than my than normal. So it doesn't really matter there. So if you guys want, you can see here I'm 15 seconds behind what I could be. My fastest times for each segment. Not that bad. I only lost about I'll say I lost less than 5 seconds due to, and then 10 seconds due to taking damage. Not that bad. But anyways, now Robert's going to talk to me. What I'm going to do as soon as he stops is I'm going to sprint to the left and then do a jump. And the reason why I do a jump is because walking on the snow is very slow. And so if I can, I'm going to not walk on the snow. So here I do 2 jumps, sprint over here. To trick that I'm going to be explaining in a second here. So what I did there is I ran to the edge. I did my jumps to jump over the snow because walking in the snow is slower and jumping will carry your momentum. But what I did there is I sprinted towards the edge. I held my shield button, the shield jump off the edge, and immediately let go of the shield button. Then as soon as Link started putting away his shield, I dropped a wing, and then I did a forward, then I let go of the menu, and I did forward shield hop as soon as I could after I dropped the wing. But whenever I was dropping the wing, I made sure to put my left stick at neutral because if I have it forwards, backwards, left, or right, it will mess with the wing positioning. And I made sure not to have my sword out whenever I was doing it, otherwise it would mess with when Link puts away his shield. So here I'm activating the shrine and sprinting in. And since this is not my first shrine, I can skip the cutscenes, finally. Ugh. So the fuse shrine, the fuse ability is used a whole lot. Even outside the shrine, it's used a whole lot. And inside the shrine, it's used 1, 2, 3 times. So, not very much inside the shrine, but outside the shrine, it's used a whole lot. The reason why it's not used very much outside, no, inside the shrine is because we found a lot of ways to skip using the fuse ability. And whenever you first use the ability, it'll open up a lot of menus that you have to skip, and it's a little annoying. So, just talking to Raru here, talk. This is the fuse ability, allows you to fuse things to your shields, weapons, and arrows. So I'm just going to sprint forwards here, open up my menu, and destroy the fuse material on my shield, so I can fuse something else to my shield. So I go to destroy fuse material, drop a bomb, fuse to my shield, look over to my right a little bit, do a bomb jump, then do the sword duplication. Since this was with items, you have to go into a menu. You have to be either shield surfing or in your paraglider for it to work, since it was with a shield. There, I accidentally exploded myself with the bomb, so I have to duplicate some extra bombs to make up for that. It's a little annoying, but it'll do. It will do. So fusing this last bomb to my shield. And then running over here and gonna activate this door right here. Now it doesn't matter that I ran out of stamina because this door takes forever to open up. Sprinting over to this ladder right here. Ran out of stamina, so I have to now walk. Activating this cutscene. Sprinting forwards. about whenever I get to this rock, I'm selecting a bomb, throwing it. I make sure to jump every single time I throw a bomb. The reason why is because whenever Link throws an item, he has a little animation that plays. That takes forever for it to finish, and it's just faster to just skip. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this cutscene and then split right here. Now, if I didn't properly do the bomb trick at the very beginning of the shrine, I would have saved a lot of time, a lot more than I already did. But I didn't, so it is what it is. Now I have to talk to this dude right here. He's gonna say, Link, I failed to give you something. So I came here. And he's gonna give me the energy cell, which is very useful in casual playthrough, but is not useful for this speedrun. It's used a total of 0 times in this speedrun. Like I said, not useful. So just skipping his text as fast as I can. And doing my shield jump here. And then I'm dropping a wing midair, and I'm landing on the wing midair also. Then I'm curving the wing over to my left. Now this is actually a very useful strategy. If you're using the bomb to your shield, then doing a shield jump onto a slope, a forward shield jump onto a slope, and then dropping a wing midair. That is a very useful strategy that even casuals can do in their playthroughs. So I would recommend doing it. If you just want to place a wing out, that is what I would recommend doing. It's very useful in speedruns and in casual playthrough. So now I'm doing a neutral shield jump on top of my shield and dropping another wing mid-air and landing on that wing. Fusing another bomb to my shield. Yep, fusing another bomb to my shield. Then we're gonna do one more time as soon as I get past this, as soon as I get cleared of that. So go slightly forwards on my wing, do a neutral bomb jump, neutral shield jump with my bomb attached to my shield, and landing on another wing. Fusing another bomb to my shield. Going over this way. And activating the Ascend Ruin. Right here, and ascending up here. And now I'm going to land up by the Ultra Hand Shrine. Yay! As you can see up here, now I'm going to sprint over here and activate this as soon as I can. Skip this cutscene, sprint inside. Sprint inside. Like I said, sprint inside. That's funny. And then skip this next cutscene. Yes? I'm speeding right now, so you can't play your time on my Switch. Yeah, right now you can't. So, yep, just talking 2 hours, skipping cutscenes. Drink some more water as well. So yeah. Make sure to stay hydrated in every speedrun goes. I keep on saying this, but it's very important. Stay hydrated. So, Ultra Hand is one of the most fun shrines, even though you only use the Ultra Hand ability 1 time in the shrine. You can use it 0 times by just using Fuse to do it. Or you could just use you could also just use glitches instead of using Fuse. But anyways, just going over this way, doing that trick there. What I did there is I turned Link around 180 degrees and then did my sword slash, and that made Link carry his momentum. So now I'm going over here, jumping right before that slope happens, then do my forward shield jump, and then going over here and activating this cutscene right here and skipping it as fast as I can. Skip it, skip it, skip it. Hurry, 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 hurry. And then getting ready to skip this thing right here. So I lost 0.2 seconds right there. I was a little slow with the. I think I might have forgotten to skip the cutscene there. I have no clue. But I was a little slow for something. So maybe it's also the loading, because loading is random. You get may save it a second, or you may lose a second, but it's not 2 seconds like that. Anyways, now I'm gonna drop a shield and fuse it to my bomb. I'm gonna drop a bomb and fuse it to my shield. Drop a shield, fuse it to my bomb is is not what I meant to say. Do a forward shield jump. I did that setup there, and I drop a wing here, and land on the wing, and head over to my left. Yep, drop a shield and fuse it to my bomb. You don't drop your shields and fuse it to your bombs? What? You don't do that? So that's silly. You mean Ultra Hand? Well, anyways, I just did that setup, went over here, and yeah. Now I have to watch this like 10-second thing, animation, then we're gonna sprint forward.
Yep, it was. Ted.
And then activate this thing. And then for this is a special cutscene, so you have to press plus and X to skip it. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing plus with my left hand and X with my right hand, and they're in opposite order. They're off synced, basically. So that's what I'm doing, and trying my best to skip this cutscene as fast as I can. And there we go, I skipped it. And now the robber's gonna come and talk to me after it gives me something saying, "Hey, you just got the recall ability. Good job." I know, I just got the recall ability. Thank you for the good job, though. I really appreciate that. So, Robber's gonna talk to me. And we're getting into the final stretch of the speedrun. Final stretch of the speedrun is pretty awesome. Some pretty cool stuff in here. So I'm going to do 2 side hops and then a forward shield hop, and that's going to get me up somewhere. I guess I'm only going to do 1 because I did not do the first shield hop. I messed up the timing for the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and fuse another bomb to my shield, though. Go up here and just cancel. Act like I'm going to try to open this door and then just not. Now, most of the time, you may have thought, wait, you have to? I didn't know you didn't have to do that. And you actually don't have to do it. You can just cancel it, and it works just as fine as if you actually did try it and you failed. So, yeah, pretty cool tip. Just don't even try. Well, anyways, yeah, Robert's gonna give me the, what is it called?
Oh yeah, button thing.
The teleport ability. I'm gonna teleport to the teleport location that I never actually activated. They just assumed that you activated it, so they hard-coded that you could teleport here, even though I didn't activate the thing that I was supposed to activate to be able to teleport here, to get this teleport location. But anyways, I'm going to be holding left now. Left and... yeah. It's holding left. And see right there, that normally would not be green if you actually activated it, but since we skipped it, it's green. So now I'm doing 4 shields hop here, and going all the way up here. I'm going to fuse another bomb to my shield. Not another shield to my bomb, another bomb to my shield this time.
So funny, right?
That was funny. So I'm going to activate this thing, skip this cutscene, and then go in here and skip this next cutscene too. Now this cutscene, wait, this is a cycle-based shrine, so I have to be very fast and skip every cutscene possible. And be very fast, again, to get the correct cycle. So what I'd like to do is I like to go over to this walk right here, and then once I get to the second stair step, I recall this boat thing, land on it, sprint off, stop the recall. Once I get here, I recall again, that one, this time, sprint and jump onto it. Then I have to get here, wait until after it moves up, and then sprint and jump off of it, sprint over here, and recall these 2 clock hands, and sprint by them. And then activate this. Skip this cutscene. I think I might get a new PP here. I don't know. Skip this cutscene. And then wait for this menu to go away. Oh, that's a new gold. Let's go. That's new gold. Okay. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I already have a bomb fused to my shield. So what I need to do is I'm going to run out now. Now, normally you just teleport to the Ultra Shrine, because that's the shrine closest to the Temple of Time, but what I'm doing is I'm running out here, jumping, teleporting to it, and the reason I do this is because it has fast loading time. Something that I forgot to mention earlier is whenever I open up the map, I jump and then open up the map. The reason why I do that, instead of just opening up the map, is because whenever you first open up the map, Link will play an animation for opening the map and then closing the map, which is slow, so that's the reason why you jump, and then it'll just skip the animation. So now I'm holding shield down. Holding shield down and going over here, doing this. I set up again to drop a wing midair. Think I messed it up. If I did mess it up, that'll be just fine. Going up here, if I can make it up. Now sprinting over this way. I'm gonna get ready to fuse another bomb to my shield. Not now because I might get hit or something. It happened, but I'm gonna do it right now. Fuse another bomb to my shield. Sprint over here, drop, then use the ascend ability to ascend up here. Yeah, I just use my ascend ability, not drop it, I just use it. Look over to my left, then head over here. Jump onto the staircase here. Go ahead and climb up here.
Yeah, baby.
Man. I was gonna get a really fast time, but I messed up. So, anyways, I just talk to this guy. Spam A.
Yeah.
And then start spamming B right here. I missed the wing from Ultra into Temple of Time. I was gonna get top 3 time, but now I'm not. Well, on this speedrun. But new PB? I did get new PB. You thought I would, and I thought I was, and I got new PB today. I'm very excited about that. Now I'm gonna go open up this door though. And then hold A. And this time I have to go all the way through with it and don't just cancel it. So yeah. Then I'm going, this is another one of those cutscenes I have to press plus and X to skip. So I'm gonna go ahead and start spamming that. Those 2 buttons. Skip it. And then split, yeah. Go over here. Do a shield jump right here. And go over here. Then right here, I'm gonna sprint. Last thing I'm gonna jump off, then do a shield jump. And that's gonna make it all the way over here. Just a little parkour jump there. That saves a lot of time. And then split right here. There we go. New PB. High five. New PB. Now let's see what is that. So if I go over to my screen capture, again now. Screen capture, why is it not working? Oh, because I have it looking screen capture in my wrong monitor. I normally have 2 monitors, but I'm using one for my thing. So now look up speedrun.com. In my favorite web browser, real search allows you to feed the hungry children in third world countries. Going over to category extensions. And let's see, what is this? It's a 5048. That is 5th place. Again, awesome. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a like. If you guys would like me to make a video on how to do this speedrun, just let me know in the comments down below.